Hello, I'm Tingwinger5, and I'd like to open this video with this statement. Mine is bigger than yours. And this is what I'm talking about. Look at the size of it. It's huge, and on wheels. But what is it? It is the Coolermaster HAF 932 Advanced case with USB 3 ports on the front. Yep, this is a computer case. Normal, bog standard e-atx case. So, let's get it open, in fast motion. The box does take a little bit of persuading, but there's a lot of tape in there to keep it sealed. It's quite funny seeing the courier drag this out the van. He's struggled quite a lot. So, here it is. You can see already, it's got a nice matte black finish, Coolermaster logo on the front, and lots of USB ports, as well as whatever you need. So, let's get it out. And with a lot of persuasion, it does come out the box, but as you can see, it's taken me a while. It's so heavy, and, well, it's huge. Hard to get big things out of a box. Now, there we go. So we got the polystyrene, some plastic, and some more polystyrene on the bottom. You're seeing now is the top of the case. It's got this little rubber slot, which I'll show you in a minute. Now we take it out the polystyrene, you can see the back of it. So, here it is, at the front. You've got 4 USB 2 ports, a FireWire port, an eSATA port, and audio for microphone and headphones. At the bottom you've got a fan, and in the middle are some USB 3 ports. Now onto the top, you've got your power button, your reset button. This rubber thing covers the hole which water cooling uses for, but I'm not going to use it for water cooling, I'm going to put a switch there instead, for my cathodes. So, it's a quick refill for water cooling. At the top here you've got a nice huge fan. I'm not even sure how big these are, but they're huge. On the side you've got another huge fan and a tinted nice little window so you can see inside. As you can see, it's the HAF 932. So moving on to the back, we've got the 140mm fan at the back. These are all the stock fans that come with it. Lots of space for add-on cards and graphics cards, etc. And at the bottom there's space for your power supply. Now it has a very nice hole at the bottom so you can put your power supply in fan side down. And these holes are also for water cooling. And on the other side it's just a plain metal panel, nothing really interesting on it. Some more vents for your hard drives, which is nice. So let's take the side off and have a look inside. Got 2 little thumb screws, which is nice and handy. And once they're off, the case just slides out. Now we're inside. You can see we've got a whole bunch of cables there. There's SATA and all sorts mixed in there, I'll show you. On the door we've got this huge fan with a nice grill so you don't stick your fingers in it. Another fan here. Comes with the normal 3-pin as well as the Molex connection. Converts. There's a white box here, I'll show you what's in there in a second. And it has these ingenious things for holding your drive. You press the button and 2 prongs come out into the drive. And it stays there. Now we've got some 3.5mm hard drive bays with a 2.5mm converter in that one. You can see the bottom there with the fan. It's got space. And at the back here we've got space so you don't have to take your motherboard out when you change the cooling block on top. So as you can see there's a ton of cables in there and I'll show you what they are in a minute. What's in this white box, I hear you say? Well, after awkwardly opening it with one hand, you reveal the standoff socket manual. It's got this clever little tool which you use to put the motherboard screws in. There's a 3.5mm converter, so 4 casters. Big cable, I'm not even sure what this plugs into. It must be some sort of graphics cable for higher end graphics cards than mine. Or something else, I don't know. And a whole bag of screws, cable ties, a buzzer, and some little black rubbery things which sit on the side of your optical drives. And some more screws at the top. And there are those black rubber things. There they are. They just keep the case looking nice and tidy, keep it all black. That way you don't have a colour irregularity. Now onto the back here. We've got some USB 3 ports, and this plugs in with this cat port. It's, well, my motherboard doesn't support it, maybe yours does. You obviously need a newer motherboard than mine with some USB 3 on board. But is this case cheap? No. Listen. Metal. Metal. This bit's plastic, but whatever. And the rest of it's metal. The whole thing is black and metal. It is awesome. So what's in this huge bunch of cables? You can see we've got SATA, we've got USB 2 in there, we've got HD audio, power minus and plus LEDs, so you got your power LEDs, also a hard drive LED in there somewhere. The orange one was the audio, and well, all sorts. These front bits, they pop out, they've got a clip on either side. revealing the metal bit, which you need to pull out. As you can see, they're not easy to get out with one hand, but I'm trying my best. So it's just a little bit of fan grill, keeping the airflow. It's nice. This metal bit, which you just fold out. Anyone who's owned a case before will know. So there it is. How big is it? It's an e-atx case, and it is huge. Using a tape measure, I could show you. It is 58 centimeters tall. Now here's a comparison. On the far right, we've got an M-ATX case. In the middle, we've got my old ATX case. And on the left, we've got my E-ATX case. Look at the size difference. There's not much between M-ATX and ATX, but E-ATX is huge. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.